Well, scammers are calling southeastern Idaho once again, this time claiming to be officials from Idaho Falls. KPVI News that works for you journalist Cesar Cornejo has more information on the scams and how you can protect yourself.
A call comes in saying that you owe a utility bill and your power will be shut off. They claim to be with Rocky Mountain Power and ask you to make a payment through the Bitcoin ATM at the mall. Or even worse, it's the Idaho Falls Police Department saying you missed jury duty. You have to pay a fine. If you don't pay, you will face jail time. These are all scams that are created to confuse you to giving up money to these scammers.
So scam calls are really common in our area. In fact, they're common across the nation. To most people, they're just a common nuisance, but to the people who fall victim to them, they can be quite devastating.
Recently, there have been reports of calls mentioning details of local businesses that make these scam calls much more believable for victims to fall prey to. Such details include mentioning the Grand Teton Mall and even impersonating a sergeant on the Idaho Falls Police Department.
Because those are things that are very specific to our area. They're things that people are more likely to fall prey to and susceptible to. So we thought it'd be a good idea to do another reminder about what scam calls are and ways that we can protect ourselves from them.
Idaho Falls law enforcement officers do not collect fines or deal with the judicial process relating to courts. This is a big tip-off that you are on the receiving end of a scam call. But what about the Rocky Mountain Power call? Rocky Mountain Power, in regards to the scam calls, claim on their website that they would not contact you in any way for immediate payment as these scam calls are doing.
So that's one of the other red flags is if someone is contacting you out of the blue and you haven't had a reason to think that they would call you, that's a cause for concern.
Another huge flag is that these companies or agencies are demanding payment in odd forms. These include but are not limited to gift cards, Bitcoin, and MoneyGrams. Legitimate businesses such as Rocky Mountain Power and government agencies do not accept Bitcoin as payment for any of its services. One way to verify the call's legitimacy is to hang up and call the respective agency or company and speak to them about the issue. Another is by checking on the Federal Trade Commission's website for the latest scam phone calls currently being reported. In Idaho Falls, journalist Cesar Cornejo, KPVI, news that works for you.
Well, these are the two most recent scams affecting southeastern Idaho. They're not the only ones to be aware of. As always, never give out your information without verifying the call's legitimacy.